What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I hope everyone had an awesome Labor Day weekend. I hope you enjoyed your cookouts, your family get-togethers. It is time to talk about the markets. So as you guys probably know, if you're paying attention to the markets this morning, pre-market was crazy. Dow was down 500-600 points, something like that. Went back to 100 points down. Now it's all over the place. And to top it all off, we get an announcement yesterday that there's going to be a special announcement at 2 p.m. today, right before markets close. Is there going to be some manipulation? I'm thinking so. If you're anything like me, you're getting sick of this. It's like the fakest BS market crap you've ever seen. But the good thing is you can still make a ton of money trading this stuff, and that's what we do on this channel. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. I'm going to show you, stick around towards the end. We're going to take a look at some more macro charts of Bitcoin. I'm going to show you what would make Bitcoin extremely bullish, and we're going to look at it if it's bearish. We're going to take a look at both directions and the key area to watch. So make sure you stick around for the whole video. Let me know what you guys think of all the manipulation where, like the 2 p.m., right? So they announced it yesterday. All the people with money, the big money players in the markets already know what the hell the announcement is. So a lot of this huge moves today are just getting ready for that. So either they're dumping things so they can make everybody paranoid, everybody sells, then they buy it back lower, or they're going to do just the opposite. Either way, we're going to try to figure out what's going on, and let's get into it. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of this manipulation. I think it's the worst we've ever seen it. It's actually getting pretty sickening, but it is what it is, right? Let's get into it. All right, so currently the Dow Jones is down 392 points, S&P is down 63 points, Nasdaq's down 227 points. Bitcoin is trying to get a rebound. I just want to talk about this real quick, just like right here. Warren Buffett says he's disappointed in Kraft and Heinz split, so shares fall 3%. Guys, the manipulation is disgusting. It has nothing to do with the company, how it works, how much money it's really making, what's going on. It's all just a bunch of BS, in my opinion. Now, I could be wrong, but either way, I'm giving you my thoughts, and I would love to hear your thoughts down below. It's like I said, we're watching the demise of the middle class, guys. No matter what way you look at it, we're looking at a demise of the middle class. Markets are going up for absolutely no real reasons, which is a lot of what caused the 1929 crash, the Great Depression. In my eyes, sooner than later, I think we're going to see the beginning of something similar to that. Now, obviously, I don't have a crystal ball, but everything looks just like it looked back then, where everybody was buying anything in the stock markets and they were getting rich. And then all of a sudden, another thing, right before we get into Bitcoin, guys, I want to talk about this. So, like when the Great Depression happened, right? All the money disappeared. That's what they say. The money disappeared. The money did not disappear. Money does not disappear. It went into the hands of a few, and I'm sure the government was involved. The money doesn't just disappear. The money, people sell the stocks and they take the cash, they put it somewhere else. The money moved. The only people that were really in the Depression were the middle class and the dummies that kept buying into the market. Them are the people that lost, not the big boys that were really holding it and dumping. They made out well. It's like a game of chicken. Whoever had sold first made the most money. I think that's going to happen again. I could be wrong. Let me know what you think. Let's get into Bitcoin. So as you guys know, this is what we've been watching on Bitcoin. We were expecting a bounce right here on this blue line, which was a rising broadening wedge. I did talk about, we're going to get into a more clear chart. Let's get into the daily chart here. So, right, we were looking at this big wedge. I drew this out way before it happened. We came back up for a retest of the wedge. Now, where we are currently, we had a sell signal right here when the 8, the 21, and the 13 EMA pass down past the yellow one here, which is the 55, that's a sell signal. You usually get a pump back up towards the 55 EMA on a sell signal, which is around 113, possibly a little above 113. We're going to take a look at what let's take a look at what our bounce areas are going to be. So looking at the possibilities, right? So right now we're at the 0.236 fib. Then we have the 0.382 at about 113.8. That could be another area to watch. Also 0.5 fib at 115.9. And then you have, of course, the golden pocket between 118 and 118.5-ish, right? It's a good possibility we could get back up to these levels, but don't get too excited yet. Yes, we could go to new all-time highs, but nothing's guaranteed as of right now, right? This needed a pullback to the upside. It just needed one to get ready, right, for more downside. And we'll take a look at the EMAs here in a minute also, but these are still my targets, of course, unless we break back above this trend line here, which is the bottom of the wedge, and then we start changing our thoughts. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's take a look at the 4-hour RSI. We're going to zoom in a little bit on this. You know what? We're going to go over here. Look at the 4-hour RSI right here. And as you can see, we're getting above that 0.236 that we talked about, probably heading up towards that one or that 0.382, which is the 200 EMA on the 4-hour. But one thing I want to point out, watch this right here, right? Watch where this closes. Remember, the RSI is where the candle closes. You can't, so let me try to explain this. So the RSI right now, as long as this candle's open, it's got an hour and a half to close. It could get way up here, right? Way up here, but it could close way down here. We're going to watch for bearish, hidden bearish divergence, right? Which is a higher high, right? But a lower high in the price action. We have a higher high in the RSI, lower high in the price action. Now, we could get all the way up to these levels, like I said, and then we would go off this high, right? Either way, right here, we're looking for a reversal here. I will post where I think that might be on X when we get closer. I have a lot to do today, so I'm going to try to keep an eye on that. Make sure you guys follow me on X. I'll try to keep you updated on when I think this is going to reverse. I do think it's going to reverse, and I think it's going to reverse heavily. Although, like I said, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm looking for right now. Let's take a look at that bigger chart that I was talking about. So this is another thing that's extremely bearish, in my opinion. If you guys know anything about charts, you would know. So you got this red candle, and then let's get them all out here. You got this red candle, and you got this red candle. That is 3 black crows. Sorry, I had a brain fart there, but 3 black crows. Let's look at that. So 3 black crows. We'll see what that is. So 3 black crows, right? 3 black crows is a bearish candlestick pattern that signals a potential reversal of an existing uptrend in financial markets. Let's take a picture of one here. You can see them here. 3 black crows, right? Those are 3 red candles in a row after a top, just like you see here. Be very cautious here, guys. Obviously, it doesn't mean it has to crash, but there's a good chance. There's a better chance of this leading to more downside than there is upside, although it could lead to upside. You never know, right? But you can see also you have hidden bearish divergence here in the MACD. And on the weekly, we've already had our red dot, just like we had over here. Every time we have that red dot, we have a pretty significant fall. So this is the major support right now, around 108, 108.2 area. If that breaks again and we get open and close of a weekly before that or below that, that's going to be extremely bearish. And we're looking for the 94 range, which we've had those targets for a while. That's going to be your 55 EMA on the weekly. Now, let's take a look at an even bigger picture right here. You can see we got rejected right at that trend line again. Now, there's always a possibility of us continuing up, and let's say we get our rally into December. We could go as high as the 128, 130 range, right? Now, if this on the weekly not just a wick, but actually opens and closes some candles above this yellow trend line, that's going to be extremely bullish. Then we could be looking at the $150,000 to $250,000 Bitcoin that everyone's talking about. That would be a huge rally. Maybe the markets crash, everybody starts dumping money into that. Who knows? But one thing I want everybody to be cautious about, even gold and silver, right? When there is this theme that when money goes into there, it's safe. But if you've watched any other market crash or recession or depression in the past, right? If you've ever watched any of that, when the markets crash, those assets crash along with it, sometimes much worse, depending how heavily it's speculated. Bitcoin is probably it is definitely the biggest of its market cap, or anyone at that level, right? The most speculative thing you can find in the market. So always be cautious of that. Always have a number in your head where I'm getting out if it gets to here, or I'm buying if it gets to here. Just really pay attention to that stuff, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out our sponsors if you're interested in trading. Awesome deals down. Use my links. Check out the tutorials next to them. You get a 30% deposit bonus with Prime XBT and a 20% with BITUNIX. Now, BITUNIX is more for people that don't KYC, don't want to use a VPN. You can use BITUNIX. There's a lot of altcoins on there. Prime XBT, you can trade traditional markets, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything, all from one exchange. Definitely check them out. And remember, use my links to get huge discounts. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, smash the like, subscribe, and